translation and voiceovers from Luxury Trash. Ladies and gentlemen, summer has finally come and I decided to tell you one story. This is the very interesting and entertaining story, and it will not fit into one series. So this will be a whole project. We thought if you are a young, successful, interesting, sophisticated person who wants to be not like everyone else, you always have not easy choice. With the sum of 450,000 rubles, that is the money that can be borrowed from a bank or ask mom for debt, and so on, you can afford to buy a car. And here you always come up against one problem. You can afford to buy a Russian car and continue to be nobody. You will be dust, nobody will notice you in the traffic. It makes no sense to tell friends, you just buy a new cheap car. On the other hand, with the same money, you can buy anything for yourself by going to any online resource for selling cars, choosing the right options there, and already really plunge into the world of luxury. For this same 500,000, you can afford almost everything. You can really climb to the top and find out what the most sophisticated options are, which at last in 2000s started to imagination of not only to all world, but even to entire galaxy. So the conclusion was obvious. We take some money, say 500,000 rubles, and buy a car that should blow our heads. It will not be a story that will begin, and you will know for sure that until last series everything will be fine. We acted our own risk. Honestly, I'm really worried now. My fingers are shaking like this. This entry should have been a bit different, but everything went wrong as usual. We thought for a long time what to choose. I even arranged a void in social networks, where you naturally choose to 38 car body, maybe even to 53rd X5. In general, BMW present its authority on young people, and it was very interesting for all of you. But the problem is that BMW is not very interesting to me. It doesn't mean that BMW is bad, it's just not mine. And for this money, we had to buy the most pretentious, the most complex, and the most unreliable car. To conform or deny remorse that this is completely trash. The search led us to the only possible option. Since ancient times, I have one sweetheart. I don't even know what's the matter, whether the city affects me so much or whether I am such a crazy, but infinitely I love this very imperial luxury. I don't know why it happened, but since childhood, in addition to my favorite car Aston Martin, there was a place number 2, which was desired by me more than the top model. It has always been a Range Rover. Look, it was this beautiful car that I managed to find for you quite by accident. It was the fourth car I looked at. Find live Range Rover today for 500,000 rubles. It's almost not real task. Too many, too all sold, but nobody buys them. Meeting all your requirements, I specifically found an early year, namely 2002. Their engine, gearbox, axles, half electric, even a skier bag BMW. This is all that you love, enclosed in the back of my favorite car. Third generation Range Rover, Vogue equipment, everything is very rich. For our 500,000 rubles, we managed to get electric head restraints, shoulder adjustment, lumbar adjustment in 2 planes, air suspension, incredible all-wheel drive. This is an incredibly complex car. For this money, apparently for this reason, my choice fell on this car. The maximum number of parts that all break, which have never been reliable. The same adage that the owners of the Range Rover do not say hello because they have already met each morning in the service station. We will find here its direct reflection. We will show all this in detail. Generally, in addition to the shortcomings that I probably know to the entire public, I brought 2 main tests to myself in this car: terribly overweight and terribly ambitious. Business call. What we got with the purchase of this car? The fact is that it's a luxury. So there is a part of aluminum elements here. These are fenders, hood and doors. None of this really rotted to rest is from ferrous metal, and he is full fiber. Rear fender arches, rear door ends, seals, everything begin to rot, and what you will see under bottom will make you fight in a little tantrum. And with all this we have to fight. Air suspension in emergency mode. From the signal lamps on the dashboard after start, only to alternator oil pressure indicators go out, but the stove hits to radio place to luxury you can go. And now what tow truck goes? Nobody takes us out of here. Beast. I have no tools with me. I took nothing. Some kind of crazy first shooting day. Luxury, luxury. The same vase, only heavy. Дайте песни станут памятью, когда исчезнет муза. Закроются глаза, и я полечу туда, где музыка моя. Строки нас составили, мир, чтобы не поделить. Уходи, тела раздеты, ночью вопрос, где ты, утром вопрос, где я, почему нас нету. Thus it turns out that I have no tools and I don't care. The stroke slightly shattered us on the very first day of filming. We wanted to ride, take pictures, but apparently we are going to garage. The car starts up and immediately turn off, do nothing. Damn it, project. Дайте песни станут памятью.